For gamers considering switching from console to PC or upgrading their console game with something a little more precise than a controller, getting a keyboard on a budget is a great choice. The best keyboards can get expensive, so gamers buying one for the first time may want something a little easier on the wallet for their first keyboard. 1. Logitech G213 Prodigy Gaming Keyboard. The Logitech G213 Prodigy is a gaming keyboard that brings along a customizable RGB lighting system that allows the user to change colors on the keyboard to match the setup or change according to the games. The standout feature of individual media control buttons makes this excellent for gaming, as you never need to leave the keyboard to adjust the volume. The keycaps are full-sized, making it feel closer to an actual gaming keyboard rather than a compromise between office and gaming. The Logitech G213 is perfect for any gamer wanting a full-size keyboard that doesn't break the bank but still offers excellent gaming performance and an overall comfortable typing experience. The Logitech G213 is an excellent, wired gaming keyboard that comes out slightly better in key switch feel, RGB lighting, and onboard media controls, making it the best among wired budget gaming keyboards. 2. Razer Huntsman Mini. This board uses optical switches, available in linear or clicky varieties. These switches feel like standard mechanical switches but use a beam of light to register keystrokes. Combined with how lightweight these switches are, the result is an extremely fluid and responsive feeling gaming experience. Like other options on this list, this keyboard offers all the standard customization features with Razer's Synapse 3 software, including macro programming, per-key RGB backlighting effects, and onboard storage for custom profiles. The build quality on this keyboard is also excellent, and it feels very sturdy even compared to more premium options in Razer's catalog. Another major selling point for this keyboard is its compact size, which takes up very little room on your desk, giving your setup a minimal look and leaving plenty of room for dynamic mouse movements. 3. RK Royal Kluge RK61 desk real estate is valuable, and having too large of a keyboard can make mouse movements awkward. This is where the RK Royal Kluge RK61 comes into play with its compact 60% layout. A tiny yet powerful gaming keyboard, it is the best compact budget gaming keyboard as it packs mechanical switches, RGB lighting, and hot swappable switches, making this keyboard a good purchase for the long haul. This keyboard essentially forgoes the majority of the frame that would cover the keycaps, leaving them open and free. However, this will definitely lead to an increase in dirt and grime getting onto the keyboard. Gamers who are used to a full-sized keyboard and looking to make the switch to a 60% should be aware that there is quite a bit of a learning curve when making the switch. However, the customization of this keyboard may lead gamers down a rabbit hole of switching out keycaps and key switches and eventually making their own keyboard. 4. Klim Chroma Wireless. Klim has proved that budget wireless gaming keyboards do in fact exist, and can boast a similar build quality to other RGB-enabled membrane keyboards without hiking the price up. It's also lightweight and rugged enough to be thrown into a rucksack without fear of scuffing or damage. The company claims that this keyboard takes approximately 4 hours to reach its full battery charge, which means it should have enough juice to carry you through your next gaming session. It's worth remembering the quiet and soft touch action of the keys themselves as well. However, it lacks mechanical tactile feedback or clickiness, which is something to bear in mind if that's an essential selling point for you at this price point. 5. HyperX Alloy Core RGB. The HyperX Alloy Core RGB is another quiet keyboard, but this time it is decidedly understated, even with all the flashing lights. Speaking of that RGB, things are a little more straightforward. This is ideal for those who would prefer to set something quickly that looks good without tweaking things endlessly like with the aforementioned Chroma software. Also included as standard are the dedicated media keys, featuring easy access to volume and playback control in a place that's unobtrusive. That's certainly not a feature to be taken for granted in the majority of budget gaming keyboards. The Alloy Core isn't a keyboard that's going to turn many heads, but it's more than serviceable about everything it does.